Hi everyone, Disgruntled Gamer Cat here, otherwise known as Scowl. Um, my Fraps key is keybound to where I have Bloodlust, so you get a giant goblin. I originally said that I wasn't going to do beta footage, but I decided that I might as well. So I main Coppercurls and Alenial on Moonguard US. Alenial is a level 90 hunter who I do Beast Mastery and Survival to. You will not actually see her in this video because, frankly, I don't quite like how hunters are at the moment. I much rather prefer Shaman. Coppercurls is my Shaman, and she does enhancement and healing. Sorry. You may or may not see me heal in this. I will heal if I'm doing dungeons, but primarily I'm just going to have her enhancement. I don't want to get disappointed and freak out over healing, especially since they changed it all. This character has gone almost through the entirety of Siege of Orgrimmar LFR on live. She has not done the final wing yet. I have, however, seen the Garrosh fight on LFR. Ellen did get the achievement, or not the achievement, but she did beat all of it a couple weeks ago. So, you get to see her hodgepodginess, and it will get reversed later, or removed. Apologies, I have so much issue speaking off the cuff sometimes that, if I say things and it just sounds like mouth vomit, it's probably mouth vomit. So, these guys, if you don't know, or if you've just gotten into the beta, these guys are gigantic. Kadar, Archmage Kadar over here will take you to Draenor. This dude, Savage Flascatar, what he does is he sells you flasks and apparently dances while he talks. He'll sell you healing potions, but he also sells you flasks that are made for your level in mana 1's strength, armor, intellect, agility, food, should you need it. Lots of food. More flasks. And then he has these enchants. And the enchants mostly go through versatility, multi-strike, mastery, haste, crit, and then we have the weapon procs. And at the back here, we have Oglethorpe's Missile Splitter, permanently attached a device to your scope. These would be your scopes. You actually have two different scopes depending on how you want to do. This one ups multi-strike, this one ups crit. So I'm guessing this one is probably for Beast Mastery or Marksman. Wow, I cannot speak today. And this is probably for Serve or Beast Mastery. Before we jump in, the largest thing that I've noticed that they've changed is when you go to the enhancement section of your profile tab, you have... Hang on. I'm getting the I can't hear myself speak issue with this music. There we go. Okay, anyway, so you have crit, you have haste, you have mastery, you have spirit, you have the things that you have always had, and then you have bonus armor, which I gain no benefit from. This essentially is the extra armor you have for, I'm guessing, tanks. You have multi-strike, which grants 2x percentage chances to deliver an extra attacks or heals for 30% of the normal value on each target, which I'm guessing is going to be pretty good for enhancement shamans, dual-wielding frosty Ks, any rogues, fury warriors, and like hunters, it does actually go to, it does do heals, and it does do magic too. So it's really weird. I'm guessing it would be more for people who want extra things, You have Leech, which returns damage and healing to you that you deal to you as healing. Probably a good thing to do as tank healers, raid healers, and tanks themselves, and a good PvP enhanced stat to boost in. You have versatility, which increases damage and healing done by X percentage and decreased damage taken by X percentage. Again, probably a PvP stat and tanking. And then, of course, you have ye olde avoidance. You'll notice that there is no PvP power, there is no PvP resilience anymore. They've taken resilience out, as far as I'm aware. I don't PvP, so just FYI, I do not PvP. I am very much a raider, so I'm also incredibly hypothetical about these. I honestly have no idea what they do. I'm one of those people who looks to Fat Boss and ask Mr. Robot for help when gearing. So don't take my word as what you should use these stats for. It seems like most of the bonus enhancements here can pretty much be interchanged, and it depends on how you want to play. So it honestly depends on what you want to stack. So, oops, sorry. Need to not play things while I'm streaming. Or recording, rather. Alrighty. The next biggest thing is the giant stat squish. Which I have to move this because I can't see them up there. There we go. Okay, now that I can actually read what I'm doing. So, is the stat squish. Health pools are pretty much between Wrath and Kata levels now. They hit a good middle ground level. So many people are the Camel Hoarder. Goodness. And then mana is pretty much there. But let us do the thing. You look like a strong, capable shaman. I could use a champion like you. Interested in risking your life on a suicide mission to save Azeroth? Just say the word. The word?
For the Alliance.
Yay, loading screen, guys. Clearly a generic loading screen. It'll be out on the on live. The real one will be here. Alrighty, so welcome to Tanann Jungle, and there we go. Welcome. This is the Dark Portal, guys. Look at it, fear it. By the way, you cannot run through it. And if you notice that there's lag here, part of it has to do with my draw distance, and there's also just so much going on that the game is going to graphically lag unless you have like the best computer possible. So you talk to the Archmage again, who tells you you are Azeroth's last hope. And we need to collect Iron Horde missives from one of the Dark Iron Horde at the base of the Dark Portal. Now, as of right now, the beta, whoops, they mess with all of my settings in sticky targeting, silly sticky targeting. As of right now, the drop rate for these things, you only need to kill one. This missive bears the mark of the Warsong clan. This folded letter, bearing the mark of Grommash Hellscream, looks promising. Guard Gul'dan and his Shadow Council with your lives. The portal cannot function without their fell magic. Fail me and watch that all that you hold there will turn to ash. Hellscream! I don't know why I'm doing that. The Iron Horde appeared to be holding prisoners that are crucial to keeping the portals open. Search the nearby spires. And we gotta disable these. They've added some new feedback to the spells. Here. So it actually will now, as an enhancement, it will now show you how many Maelstrom weapon procs or stacks you have, which is really beneficial because I forever forget how many I have. Okay, welcome to the room of we haven't finished these textures yet. We click on the mark of the Bleeding Hollow and break it. And then run away. And then we run over here and get talked to by a Draenor we don't want to talk to. Welcome to the other room we haven't put textures on yet. And we break the mark of the Shadow Moon. With Cho'Gall. You remember Cho'Gall? I remember Cho'Gall. I think we killed Cho'Gall in Cataclysm. To be quite honest. By the way, whoops. And I can't run upstairs. By the way, the new Ghost Wolf is amazing. I love this model. I am such a fan of this model that I will just run around in this model. It's not even funny. By the way, the glyphs in here, which I can't use because I haven't learned them. There's actually some in here that are actually kind of useful. Your hex now transforms enemies into a compy. It's darling. And then Ghostly Speed is really, really nice. Is a really nice addition. Only one option remains. We must free Gul'dan! They are channeling these souls through the body of Gul'dan. That poor orc. That poor orc, you know? And to a cutscene! Look at him! He hasn't changed much from Burning Wrath, Burning Crusade. There is one problem with with the models right now. Look at this! I'm carrying my weapons in Ghost Wolf form. Pardon me while I check my timer. Alrighty. So that's the mark of the Black Rock destroyed. Then you do the mark of the Shattered Hand. I really like these models, and I really like the glowy thing. And then the mark of the Burning Blade. Once those are severed, you run up here and you smack the stasis core into a submission. And then Gul'dan sort of destroys it for you. Thank you, Gul'dan. And then runs off. Lord of the Shadow Council, task number 70,100. That's unfortunate. And it turns off the dark portal. So you can actually run back there now. And then you continue to run back to Kagar, who was like stuck here. And you get a weapon, which I can't use the shift key. And then it's like, it's supposed to give you sustained combat, like, to learn things, and it doesn't. Aha! Alrighty, well, that's going in place of my stick. Okay, so you'll notice that you don't get ported this way. You don't get sent down here and to this way. We get sent back this way into the rest of Tanann. The rest of Tanann. Which is kind of felly, but not so much. It's kind of felled over, but it's okay. Now, as far as I know, this is the Horde start. This is not the Alliance start, but don't quote me on that. Blaze of Glory. Use the... I can't pronounce that. Luciferium bead to destroy 8 bleeding hollow huts. And then... Karag. Poor dude. Karag would like you to free 10 slaves from breeding hollow cages. And Ashka, poor Ashka, who just watched probably her mate die, would like you to kill 6 bleeding hollow orcs. The general consensus for what WoW quests are. The cool thing is, okay, well, the Tanann map doesn't work. So we'll do that later. Oh, here we are. Okay, so I guess the assault on the Dark Portal has a specific thing. But they've redone the map and the quest log into like one thing. So you have it's much better put together, in my opinion. Alrighty. And if you're on beta, there will be people everywhere trying to kill orcs. So if it takes you forever to kill an orc, to get your hollow orc kills, it's okay. So you run over here. Have they fixed... Aha! They have fixed this! Oh, no, they haven't. So this table right here, that table, you can walk straight through it because it doesn't actually work. Or the clipping doesn't actually work. And this little button will pop up to tell you when to hit the button, but you can always find it over here. They sort of redid the quest log thing here, which I think is really nice. It's a good change up from live where it's like I don't know where anything is. Why did I go? I went the wrong direction. And you can click on the names and they'll highlight. And it actually gives it like check marks off when you've done things, which I think it always used to, but it does it in a much better way now. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna run over here and set some things on fire, guys. Run! Be set on fire, guys. Usually back here is where you can find like the spawns for things. As you can see, someone is here killing shit. Yes, where you need to get closer, you silly goose. You need to target something. Okay. I love how I've always loved how the goblins are like have a Jersey accent. I'm like, you are the most precious little things in the entire face of the planet, and you have a Jersey accent. To an extent. I guess it's more like Chicagoan. Like, it's more of a Chicago accent. Just watch me fail at doing accents, guys. Just don't pay attention to me. It's terrible. That did, like, no damage. Yes, I'm aware you're out of range, you silly... She whines so much. She whines so much. I'm like, I'm out of range. I'm out of range. Well, no kidding. While I... How many have I killed? I've only killed 4. Now, okay, I may not be using the correct enhancement shaman rotation. I use the rotation that I'm used to, which generally means, what does it generally, which generally means that I sort of blast dots and then hit things, and then I use the Maelstrom proc to proc elemental blast since I have it, since I'm spec'd into that at the moment. And I combine it with things because it's just easier and it seems to do more damage. It does more damage. That's why I do it. That's legit why I do it. Okay, so we need to set fire to more huts. So we need to run over here. Since I think, yeah, we've got them all out. Look at this. I'm gonna set fire to huts. Okay. Where do we turn? And then comes the part of, I don't remember where I turned these in. Oh, I think I turned them back in here. That is like one problem right now is that obviously, nope, no I don't. I knew this at one point. I knew where it was I was supposed to go, and I have forgotten. I have forgotten terribly. Well, because it used to, like, the last time I did this, it told me where I was turning them in. Which it hasn't now. Or, like, I was low enough somewhere that I saw it. But since the map doesn't work, gonna run up here. Yes, okay, okay, so if you don't know and it won't tell you, you need to run up this way to where they're all fighting the orcs, and it'll trigger them running this way. They're essentially waiting for you to get finished. And then they'll pop over here and phase into existence incredibly smoothly. It phases much better than they did in Cataclysm or Mist of Pandaria. I will get some leggings.
Be careful.
And I will get experience and gold for this one. Oops, that is the caps lock key. And those are just slightly... Sure, why not? Only marginally better. And you talk to Thrall, and Thrall thanks you. And then... Kagar has that... He's like throwing you through this. You see that altar down there? It's a magical eye settled at its peak, and I fear our group will not survive if it sees us. Nah, really. Distract the eye, cause a commotion, kill some ritualists, whatever you have to do. Just, you know, put bloodshed everywhere. Give more blood to the blood god. And bring that strapping orc with you. The one that's not Thrall. Dude, I'm part of the Horde. But, so... This dude...
What do you need? For the Horde.
Comes with you. You against an entire clan? Sounds like my kind of fight. And you run down here. And they've reused those wonderful models from Throne of Thunder. They're the Animus globs. And yes, Kilrog Deadeye, I can see you. Oh, you are creepy. I like how there's seats here. Like there's seatage here. So like at one point someone actually sat here and watched the torture happen. I don't understand. They are crazy, and they are kind of hell-bent on killing everything, so I guess that makes sense. Also, these stairs are not proportional. These stairs are not proportional if you're a normal-sized character. Smack some more things, and then this happens over here, and you get this thing. Who? Kilrog Deadeye, Warlord of the Bleeding Hollow. Look what dragged itself through my jungle. Flesh meat. And then if you watch down here, or you jump down here, this dude falls in here and goes Super Saiyan. He goes bright white because he has absolutely no textures or alphas attached to him, and he runs over there and beats the shit out of them. Just beats them. Until I suppose he dies. Once again, it does not tell you what to do except a bridge. So you go looking for a bridge, and you get attacked by these stupid little bugs. Wow, these axe beaks are like, we will eat your family. We will eat your family. There's a bridge here, right?
What can I do for you?
Okay, let's join up with the others. We must find a way out of here.
For the Alliance.
Follow Kagar. And then he blows the bridge up. And I'm just like, that's going to stop them. And then you literally run around the corner to where they're all hiding out over here.
Light be with you.
We will not hold this position for now, or we will hold this position for now. You must hold these freed prisoners, allow these freed prisoners a moment of breath. It is not an ideal position. We will move again shortly.
Light bless you.
One of the captured orcs is receiving some preferential treatment, if you can call it that. While others are tied down and tortured, this one is tied at a stake and burned for the amusement of his captors. Use the frost flurry focus near the ring of fire in the proving grounds to free Drekthar.
Careful.
And then Thrall's just over here. Stay alive. We need you. We need you. Don't die. I haven't seen this before. I guess I might have been always here, but that's a mandragora. I might have to actually tame one of those if those are tameable, just to say I did it. And I'm getting attacked like the fail I am. Alrighty. And so they run up here and they do the thing. And then you have to run between all of these people because they've, hidden themselves in the back. Look at him being all illidan with the eye drapery.
Gabo.
Alrighty. So the next part of this, which we will start next time, is running into that.
Greetings. Light bless you.
Oops. Is running into that. We're going to watch them run away, and I'm going to put on my new shirt. I look so hodgepodgey, don't I? Alrighty, so those are the first few quests that get you into Tanann and essentially destroying the Dark Portal. When we return to Draenor, we will go into the arena and start slaughtering the masses for sport. For sport. Oops. I'll see you next time, guys. And if you like this, subscribe, favorite it, watch it, do something with it. So yes, I will see you next time, and we will continue Coppercurls' journey through Draenor.